Put your hands together for Sam Worthington and Edward Carmody.
I just got to say that the last time I was on the project was November, and the day after, everybody was quit. They left. So if I said anything that was offensive, please, I'm very sorry.
It's all your fault, Sam.
Well, the important thing is that you didn't quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edward, congratulations. This is your film debut. I think it is extraordinary. How are you finding doing all of this for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, it's been wonderful so far, and I've just been very lucky to have my first film with Sam, Matt and Phoebe. And Sam's been such an incredible mentor through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to come back and encourage new talent, and I think that Ed's going to have a very long career. I think he's I'm embarrassing him, and I'll stop.
Well, Edward, I watched it this morning, loved it. You were so great. Did Sam have any advice for you? Good or bad advice?
He's given me a lot of advice. It's been good. Yeah. It's been good so far, but if it's bad to come, then I guess I'll find out soon.
I told him not to be a Frosty Flakes mascot. And if you are, to check the eye hole.
Yeah, right.
I told him that.
Did you ever do suit work? Anywhere
I should,
along
to cover
the line?
this up, yeah.
Well, you did blue suit work.
Kind of, or digitally blue, yeah.
You know, in this film, because it's a remarkable relationship that you have as father and son, and it's quite an intense story. And I don't know if you know this about yourself, Sam, but you do intensity rather well.
Yeah. It's kind of weird because I'm not that intense in real life. I'm pretty simple and humble, and I play with my kids and things like that. I don't often get, given comedies and things like that. And I think when I first saw this, it said it was a muscular, taut thriller about saving your son, and I thought that that's like a lame Liam Neeson movie. Right. And I kind of went, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be, so the way we approach this movie, it's a gentle story. It's a story about sensitive men who can't express their emotions, even though they're really filled with emotions and they're about to overflow. And it's about a father and son trying to connect.
And so when you, like, a cast as a father and son, like, how do you, aside from the acting craft, how do you make that connection to get that feeling? Because it felt like you were father and son.
You try to cast someone that's authentic, who, Ed's got no bad habits. It's great.
Yeah,
so he's coming at this very raw and very true, and so it ups everybody's game. It definitely upped my game, so, yeah.
What do you wish you knew about the biz when you were Ed's age?
I'm still learning, to be honest. Yeah, I don't, a career is something that I think you look back on. As you're doing it, the one advice I say to Ed is just one job at a time. That's all you need, man. And then you'll keep learning, and you'll learn from the next one and go to the next one. So. What
was the first day on set for you like, Ed, being next to Sam Worthington?
Yeah, I mean, it was very exciting. I don't believe my first day on set was with you. It was on a school day, and I had a bit of imposter syndrome because there were thousands of boys my age walking around. And they probably expected a big movie star to come into the school and start filming. This guy's never done any work before.
Yeah. But you are a movie star now.
Well,
how does that feel?
I guess I am now, but yeah, it's been great.
A bit wild
on the project.
Had you? Well, that is the real highlight of your career, for sure. Had you watched much of Sam's stuff? Because you must have been about 5 when the first Avatar came out.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched both Avatars. I watched the second one as soon as it came out. Not many people know this. I mean, none of my family do, but I'm actually kind of an Avatar super fan. I'm one of those people that looks up all the interviews and the real life places that inspired the Pandora world on Earth. And
you must have been pinching yourself when you knew you were going to be working with him then.
Yeah. I mean, it was the biggest thing I'd gotten from my agent at that point, and so I said this earlier. I was praying every night for like 8 weeks up until I got the call that I got the role. So yeah.
After the audition.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I saw his audition. There was no question he was the one. There was something about him that me and Matt Nable, who wrote this, we've been doing this a long time, and you can tell when someone is pure and someone is a natural, and he certainly is.
It's pretty high praise. Yeah. I think our entire audience has just fallen in love with you too, Edward, absolutely.
But also, Sam, so you didn't know. So when Edward said that before, you didn't know that he was a massive Avatar fan.
No, it's not something that you're going to talk about.
Yeah,
is it?
no.
You're going to say, have you seen my work? You know what I mean? Yeah.
But now I'm so desperate for you to sneak into a cinema together and watch you as the Blue Man together.
I was going to say sneak him into the next movie.
Yeah, Avatar. Oh, the next one. He's going to wait for Avatar 3.
On air, on screen, not just watching it.
He knows bits about 3 and stuff because we've talked about it. So he gets an inside scoop.
Would you like to talk to us about what's going to happen?
I don't think I'm allowed, mate, to be honest.
I want to get something to chat to you about something. I've got a lot of friends that are actors, and there's kind of a mythology about Sam Worthington going around that you were just a Perth brickie, and then someone saw you and they're like, you're the guy. And I feel like I want to know, is that true? Is that what happened? You had nothing to do with acting, and then all of a sudden...
I didn't want to do acting. I went to drama school because I followed a girl,
right,
as you do. And then, she auditioned. I auditioned with her, but I got in, she didn't. So that was the end of that relationship. and then when I was at drama school, we did a fake audition for a movie because they said you weren't allowed to get a job, and it was for Bootman. But I got the job.
Yeah.
So I had the job as soon as I left drama school.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much exactly true.
I'm still figuring out what I'm doing, yeah. It's kind of...
Can you still lay bricks?
Not very well. I couldn't do very well back then.
You can see these guys in Transfusion, streaming on Stan from Friday or in cinemas now. Please give it up for Sam Worthington and Edward Carmody.